again,
Welcome
everybody.
back.
Here we are. Right, we need to go to Jurassic World, I believe. Where are we right now?
Next to the chopper.
Next to the chopper.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, this is number 1. That's number 3. That's no, that's number 3. That's number 2. Is it? Yeah, that's right. So we want to go back. Yeah. How do you get back there? Right, I'm getting in the fucking helicopter. That's got to be the way, surely. Yeah, see, this is Jurassic Park. Okay. Get in the helicopter. Alright. We're done. We're done.
That end.
Right. Pardon me.
That chocolate dinosaur.
Oh yeah, look at that little bugger. So yeah, we gotta go and start Jurassic World then.
Hooray! Stand.
Thank you, thank you. The 4th and final
Frontier.
level. Oh yeah, we got new dinosaurs and stuff.
Oh no, we gotta get to the dinosaur.
Look at me, a little baby Triceratops. What's that? We got baby T-Rex. Is that it? Oh, of course, because they're only the little baby ones. Got this.
See you later. The hell, bruh?
You want to learn something new, huh? Then I'm
Yes.
happy to help.
Thank you. But I can't read, so you're not helping that much.
Yeah. Found a flaw in your plan, mate.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here I go again on my
Monorail.
monorail.
That's the thing I really didn't understand about Jurassic World.
What? The monorail?
No, like the little kid, like, yeah, he's all like super enthusiastic about it and stuff.
Yeah.
But then the older brother's like
Any incidents?
a little bitch about it.
Yeah.
You got 6 kids in the lost and found, 28 down for heat, and some
loving it.
idiot tried to
Because all he
feed
wanted
ice
to do
cream
was
to a
get laid.
triceratops.
Your assistant's online too. Zach and Gray are here?
Tell her I'll be there in 5. My sister's kids. Clean up your workspace. It's chaotic.
How big is the island?
Big.
Nick.
But how many cows?
Nick. Freaking love
Doesn't make
Nick.
sense.
He's the best
Come
one.
on!
Hey, don't wander off, all right? Mom's not paying me for babysitting.
Aunt Claire!
Some of these characters, they've got him pretty well. I mean, you
Star
can tell
here
who it's
is going
supposed to be.
take Great care of you until I'm done working tonight, okay? Okay, so have fun and take very good
She
care of
looks a
them,
little
okay?
bit like Roger from American Dad in a wig, though. Like,
Yeah.
Mr.
It's the wig.
yeah.
It looks terrible.
Yeah.
I got my license. Okay. Now show me my new dinosaur.
It's all my little
It's
duck.
white. You never told me it was white.
It's racist, dude.
The Indominus Rex, our first genetically modified hybrid.
So she's in.
Oh, Indominus wasn't bred. She was designed. Bigger. Scary. She'll be 50 feet long when fully grown. Bigger than the T-Rex.
So the paddock is quite safe then.
We have the best structural engineers in the world.
Yeah. So did Hammond. There's an American Navy man here, Owen Grady.
I know who he is.
His animals often try to escape. They're smart. He has to be smarter.
He only thinks he's smarter.
I want you to bring him in. Let him inspect the paddock. Maybe he
So is
sees
he
something.
related to Hammond or what? Like, how did he inherit the parky islandiness? Is it the same? No, it's supposed to be the same island, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't understand how they contained all the dinosaurs, how they found the funding. I mean, I know he's like a really rich bloke, but imagine that pitch. Yeah, so years ago, there was this dinosaur place, and a lot of people died, you know, trying to build this park. And I basically want to do the same thing, you know, and then it obviously took off, despite the fact, I mean, it must have been a really hard thing to get off the ground, you know. So do you want to go to this park? The dinosaurs, you know, there's been 3 times where people have died.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm sure it's fine. We'll take our kids.
I'm sure it's okay now.
Yeah, you know, it's very. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember that thing in Chicago where the T-Rex came around and ate loads of people? Yeah, well, now you can go see it yourself.
Yeah, you know, and it's obviously like worked up to this point, you know, before they genetically engineered a freaking super dinosaur that can outsmart machines or whatever.
Yeah. But I'm guessing it's like, if you consider like Alton Towers, like, has probably taken a hit since like people have died on their rides or lost their legs or whatever had happened there. Like there was that massive incident on the Smiler ride, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And a bunch of people died and.
But I mean, that's one ride, not the entire place going into freaking chaos, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think that's the point, though, isn't it? Is like, it's just like, you know, as long as you try and angle it in the right public eye, then surely you can like get away with it. I guess that's the way they went with it, story-wise.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you went to Fort Park and a roller coaster broke down and a couple of people died or something,
some people won't care.
And then, like, fair enough. But if you went to Fort Park, roller coaster broke down, a couple of people died, you went there again, 5 other rides broke down and a load of other people died, and then a fire spread out the 3rd time you went there and burnt everything. You're not really gonna go there
No,
again.
people like me and you won't go there again. But other people still will.
It's like the freaking Lord John.
It's the Lord John.
It's the Lord
exactly.
John.
As soon as you started saying
Never
that,
go to the Lord John.
In Stroud.
It's rubbish. Don't go to it.
Every time we've gone there, something really horrible has happened.
And their workers are rude as shit.
Yeah.
And their curries are disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, first time I ever went there was shit. Because we were there with, me and Queen just got together, and this other guy just kept saying that I was her friend, not her fiance, which was, well, boyfriend at the time. But yeah, so that was annoying. Another time we went there, we were kicked out because you were trying to buy a J2O.
Yeah, I tried to buy a J2O and I didn't have my ID, so they wouldn't serve me for a non-alcoholic J2O.
Despite the fact that the people that we were with are all 17.
It was very
And they
odd.
never asked them. Another time we went there, someone died. Like, just up and died right in front of us, which was horrible. Yeah, and yet our friends who were there for at least 3 of those 4 times just insisted on keeping going there.
Because
and we
the
were
drinks were cheap.
Yeah.
It's a horrible place. The drinks are cheap.
You're literally just crammed in there and just drink and that's it.
Yeah, it's this guy kind of reminds me of Woody.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Yeah.
Alright. Now we gotta do something with this pig. We gotta get the pig out of the dumpster.
There's a pig in a dumpster now.
Yes, there's a pig in a dumpster
Where?
over here. Oh,
Oh
there.
yeah, we've got to get him out, haven't we?
Yeah, we gotta get him out. I don't know how to get him out there.
Do we have to get him out?
Yeah, because we gotta put him in the cannon. Now maybe you gotta pick this up. Yeah, see, it's you. It's you. You're messing it up again. You got to pick that up and track him to over there, where we can clearly see.
Yeah, where's that pig at that we just seen?
Yeah. Where's the pig? Come on, Cream.
Oh no, there we go.
Oh no, okay.
I have to find this, which is a cake.
You got to find a cake to give to a pig.
Aww, it's his birthday.
Birthday pig.
Roly-poly pig.
Really want apple pie, like an apple pie and ice cream, and then an apple pie and custard.
You just had a knobbly bobbly.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted like apple pie and custard and apple pie and ice cream since yesterday morning. I was at work like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, "Damn, I just."
Are we gonna shoot this pig? Oh my god!
I'm gonna shoot a pig out of a cannon.
It's gonna, isn't it? It's gonna go into a wall. Is it actually? That's really mean.
It's you again.
I don't want to shoot the pig.
No problem.
Pardon me. You're gonna shoot into the Velociraptor enclosure. Oh no, you shot it too far.
Are you going to release the Velociraptors now, sir?
Look at those fancy steps.
I'm confused. What did that have to do with anything?
I have no idea.
I don't remember pigapults in the
No, that's because they weren't.
in the film.
And I'm pretty sure this was the level that they did a demo for this.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure this was the level. It seems very familiar to me. Which is funny because I like downloaded it and then I was like, why am I bothering to try a demo for this for a Lego game? You know,
Yeah.
Lego games are always the fucking same.
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
It's just the
Right.
theme and the plots that are going to
Yeah.
be different. The general gameplay and stuff's always going to be the same. They haven't changed it since the first one, really.
Nah, they've stuck to a formula. Which is
Yeah.
fair enough, you know.
Yeah, it works for them.
Yeah.
Makes them a lot of money. Oh, broke it. Do it.
I'm doing it.
You're not doing it fast enough.
It's happening.
It's happening. I'm gonna build a thing, I think. What are we building? A bigger one. A bigger light.
I don't know.
More like
I
it.
don't know.
We did try earlier, but it ended up looking like a playground.
We're off to the races.
There we go.
Oh no. They're out.
And they're off. Dun, 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 dun. We're doing rock, paper, scissors. Oh! Oh! A raptor!
Oh, sweet.
I'm here to help. You.
Look at you. Running around raptoring.
Yeah, boy. I think I'm blue. Am I blue?
You look like Blue.
Don't bite me, punk.
No, I think you're Charlie.
You're Charlie.
No, you're not.
Ah, clever girl.
Clever girl. Now you're Blue.
You're blue.
Dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, da. Oh, I died.
Clever.
Look at you.
What?
Good job.
Just
Barry,
doing stuff,
charge
isn't
up the gate.
Aim at a game. I'm not. What are you on about?
Shut up.
I don't know how to not be a dinosaur now.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to be a dinosaur, so, you know, privilege much.
Hold up, guys. You go that way. We go this way.
Look at that. They're well smart.
Oh no, the pig.
Is that why we fired the pig out of a catapult? Just so the raptors could go running
That's
around.
definitely blue because it's got blue on her. You're blue.
Dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die.
Your jokes literally hurt me sometimes.
No, they don't.
They physically do. Yum. Yum.
There he goes.
Oh, run away, pig.
Shut up, Chris Pratt.
He's heading for the sea.
Uh,
I'm building something as a dinosaur. Yeah, boy. Oh, I'm stuck. Come on, don't I? You can get up there.
maybe you don't want to get up there.
Stick with it.
Maybe you want to save the world.
What is this?
One vegetable at a time. What are you doing?
Trying to get up here.
There's a camera over there. Seeing that? There's a little camera.
Oh, finally. Shut up, Rich. You jerk.
What's the problem?
Shut up.
I don't understand. Why were you struggling?
Yeah, well. It's got something against me.
You're not decent.
I can't believe you just said that.
Yes, there was I decided to try and promote this series a little bit, so I went onto Facebook. That was probably my first mistake, and I went onto a gaming page that I'm involved with, and I said, yeah, come check it out, I play games with my fiance. I've had one comment on there from one person just saying, is she decent?
I mean, what's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's... Don't get me started on the fact that it is a very sexist comment. You know, he didn't ask whether I was any good or not. It was whether she was any good. You got a whole B and then you can jump up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You do like a pounce. Yeah, you can do it.
I don't know, it's just an aimer.
Yeah, and you aim it on this bit here.
Oh, okay.
That's it, now you got it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's just like, I can't believe in this day and age that these sort of things still happen. You know, it's like, yeah, there is such a thing as girl gamers, you know.
Yeah.
And not just...
It's not rare anymore, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you still get the fake, you know, what I consider to be girl game. You know, there's gamers and then there's girl gamers. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're a gamer.
Yeah.
Because you play games. It's like the girl gamer bit to me just refers to some girl who's probably never played a game in her life, just found a controller and puts it against herself and gets her tits out and, oh yeah, I'm a girl gamer, I'm so hot. Because, you know, for some reason, blokes have this thing of, oh, she likes computer games, that means she's hot, you know. I don't know, it's weird. I used to get it all the time when we used to play Left 4 Dead together. You get, you know, as soon as you'd say something, people's attitudes towards you would just instantly change.
Yeah.
They just go, girl, woman, you know, that kind of thing all the time.
You can do it.
Nerds.
Yeah, it just makes the rest of us look fucking bad though. I mean, when I play online and stuff, it doesn't matter if it's a girl or a boy or a child. Children annoy me more than anyone else, actually, thinking about it. Like, you play a game, like, whenever I go online with a game, I try and pick games that are for adults.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Gears of War and stuff like that, because I'm hoping for more of a mature play. You know, Left 4 Dead and stuff like that.
Just a minute. In the background.
There's cameras keep popping up.
No. There was a raptor being chased by a lawnmower.
Was there actually?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to remember that and watch that later on.
I'm pretty sure.
That's a callback, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you've
I
got to get in
go
there.
in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
But yeah, and like, it just really is annoying when you're there playing a game, and then some 10-year-olds there fucking making all this racket. You know, it's like you can't keep quiet for 10 minutes whilst you're trying to do this game.
Come on, you can smell the pig, can't you?
Maybe I can help.
Oh, cake. More cake.
I always remember my first ever experience of playing online. I was playing Turok, once again, adult game, and waiting in the lobby sort of thing, ready for the game to play.
Yeah.
And there was this kid, and he was just annoying the shit out of me. He was just going and making all these noises, and it was like, yeah, that's really fucking annoying. And then this bloke just came on the microphone and just went, I'm gonna fucking stab you. The kid stopped. And that's when I realised the second thing about being online is you have to be pretty fucking good sometimes, because I just got my ass handed to me.
It's because you suck.
I certainly did that day. I got better.
Rich, you gotta climb up this way.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. I got the pig.
I think we're in. Maybe
I
not.
think it was a trap.
It's a trap!
It's a trap!
It's a trap! That was another thing I've watched recently, that freaking Star Wars Last Jedi.
Just behind that gate.
Told you it wasn't that good.
Yeah, I want to make my opinion. I want to make my decision on that. But yeah.
Porgs.
The little penguin-y things.
Yeah.
They're alright.
The little porgs or pogs or porgy wogs things. The little birdie things.
Green, you got to do this with me.
It was so cute until that one tried to eat them. And they're crying.
What, Chewbacca?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Yeti.
I mean, I've never been that big a Star Wars fan anyway.
I think they're alright.
I think there's better stuff out there.
I wouldn't get a tattoo of it or anything.
Fudge, no, I don't think I'd get a tattoo of any sort of anything.
You said
in
you'd
that
get a
country.
tattoo of Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, I probably would get a Left 4 Dead tattoo, but that's because of the memories it has of all the countless hours me, you, Kyle, and Naomi used to play.
Yeah.
Like, always makes me think of that. So it'd be more like to invoke that memory rather than it being Left 4 Dead's the best game ever. Come on, I'm pressing B. There we go. Now what? Ah, just have to let it go.
Dopey.
Makes sense.
Found a pig.
We actually found the pig. Oh my god, there it is.
Pig, get in or you're faking. Yeah, that's it.
So,
Nope.
they put the pig in there just to get the pig back out.
Yeah.
They did that in the film though, didn't they? Where they had the pig run out.
Yeah.
They just fed him some dead rat things and stuff.
Yeah. Excuse me whilst I jump in poop.
Come on. There's gotta be something in here. Okay, let's try this.
Oh, Chris Pratt. There are so many Legos of you.
Yeah, do you think Chris Pratt's the most Legoed?
Yes, he is.
Is he though?
Yes.
What about Darth Vader?
Oh, well, no, because Darth Vader, they usually use the same sort of thing. But Chris Pratt has been made into Lego 3 times.
Yeah, as different characters.
As different characters, yeah. Because he was obviously Star-Lord.
Yep, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. He was also the
Owen
main
from
character.
this.
Yeah, Owen Grady from this. And then he was the main character in the Lego movie.
Exactly.
What are we do? Oh, you got to shoot the thing up there.
Nah.
Yeah. Meat and teddy bears. I want a football. That's funny. Get it.
Got it.
Good.
Oh gosh, they're scared of everything.
Yeah, why are they so scared of poo?
What?
You just put it down and then you're like, I don't know where the crank is.
Oh,
what the fuck? That is
Ah,
bullshit.
you get it this time.
I get it because I'm important.
Yeah, I'm obviously not important enough to
Yeah.
open a freaking gate.
Oh, I gotta do it slower. You did it.
Suddenly got a lot darker.
Yeah. Gritty reboot.
Owen! You got a meeting out of your palm.
What do you want, buddy?
A field test. I've just seen that they can respond to commands. We need to take the research and get it on its feet.
These are wild
Does he
animals,
say that on there?
Hoskins.
He's
Trust
just
me,
seen
you don't
it.
want them in the field.
Yeah.
So he's seen it once, and he's like, right, they're fine. They don't need
Yeah.
any tweaking, you know. That's absolutely perfect.
Owen.
Owen.
Yeah.
I need you to come take a look at something. A new species we've made. We'd like you to evaluate the paddock for vulnerabilities.
Indominus Rex.
I don't see why he is
What's
the
this
best
thing
person
made
to
of?
ask.
The base genome is a T-Rex.
Because
the
he's
rest
been
is,
training the raptors since they were.
Yeah. So what's that got to do with? She just said, "Oh, we need to see if this place is good enough to contain this dinosaur." How are they gonna know? How's he gonna know?
Were those claw marks
He's
always
not a
there?
structural engineer. She said we got the best structural engineers.
Yeah, but I mean they can build it and all, but they don't know about the behaviours of the animals. I'm guessing as well, the dinosaurs. I'm guessing that's what they're going on.
I don't understand.
So he's the only person who's reared them from birth. That's what you're telling me.
I'm assuming that's the way that they work it, yeah. Especially when you look at Fallen Kingdom and how that works. I think that's definitely what they're trying to say in the film is going on.
I do know answers.
Right. I think that's it then, isn't it?
There. It
I think
tried digging its way
we're
out.
pretty on the time
Which is why we made the foundation so
and whatnot.
Can you get
Yep.
us up to that walkway?
Right then.
Sure.
Let me save it and then we'll stop it there. There we go.
Hey!
Job done. We're now playing Jurassic World.
Good stuff.
It's good, isn't it? It's alright. It's alright. I could play some more,
A
but
couple of glitches in this game.
yeah. This is also like the problem with the industry now and why, like, obviously there's that new game, Jurassic World Evolution. I really want to get it, but I just know that if I buy it straight away, it'll be glitchy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually wait 6 months at least before getting a game, just because then that way they've released updates and it's cleaned it up a bit,
Yeah.
and it's not as bad. I mean, one of the worst experiences, which is what stopped me buying games on day of release, was Batman Arkham Origins.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time I play it, I get about half hour in and then it would just delete my save. Probably played the intro to that game 3-4 times.
Wow.
And it actually reached a point where it was a brand new game, I just bought it, and yet I actually stopped playing it.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact of, well, there's no point, I'm not getting anywhere. And I waited until an update came out, and then I played it from then on in.
And it was okay? Or?
It was fine after that, yeah. But, yeah, that just put me off doing it. I've never bought a game on the day of release since, no matter how much I wanted it.
Well, I guess it's like anything where they got to work out the glitches. And...
Yeah, but I mean, the problem is because you can now do updates wirelessly.
They purposely release it when
They
it's not ready.
they just release. They have a release date and they go, well, no matter what condition it's in, we'll still release it on that day and we'll patch it up afterwards.
Yeah.
Whereas if you consider, like, back in PS1 and earlier days, it was when we released this is our one chance. So if there was a bug in it, it would, you know, people wouldn't like it.
Yeah,
People would
there's
be
no
like, this game's
altering
shit
it.
because it's buggy.
Yeah, but I mean, people are a lot less sort of demanding back then, though. Where they're like, oh, here's a release date, and if you don't release it on that date, they get really funny. Whereas back, I don't. Maybe because we were a lot younger, we didn't realise it.
But it's also
maybe
the fact that there wasn't the
because it was only
internet.
just starting out. Maybe because each generation has got a lot greedier and more sort of
Well, I think also, like I say, because of the internet, you can find out about games months and months before. I remember when I first started getting computer games, 99% of the time you didn't even know a game had come out, because I was a kid. I didn't have enough money to buy like the magazines. You know, you get PlayStation Magazine and Game Master and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I couldn't afford that, like on a weekly, monthly basis, to buy a magazine for like 3 or 4 quid.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get pocket money and stuff at that time, or if I did, I'd usually spend it on sweets rather than buying a magazine.
Yeah.
But that used to be the way that you'd find out about these games.
Yeah.
So if you didn't do that, I remember several times going into a shop and seeing a game on the shelf and going, "Wow, what is this? I've never heard of this game before." Looking at the back, reading the back cover, looking at the front cover, and that's how you judge how the game was going to be.
Yeah.
You know, you'd look at the back cover, read all the bits that are written about it, and then look at the front cover, and you'd be like, "Wow, that sounds awesome. I'm going to go buy that."
Mm.
And it was great, because you'd be like, "This game sounds awesome. Oh look, now I'm playing it." Whereas nowadays you're like, "Wow, this game looks awesome. I have to wait a year before I can play it," because it's not coming out for a year. You know, all they've released is a teaser trailer, like Devil May Cry 5 and stuff like that. It's
but
like,
the
yeah, it's great, but
the internet has given the wrong people a voice, hasn't it? Really, I mean, sure,
Yeah.
you know, it's nice that it's given people a voice, but some of those people shouldn't have one. You know, it's
and it's also
the bullies of the world, the hypocrites, it's just the downers, the people who just do it to try and upset you. You know, and they're the ones who ruin it for everybody else. You know, whereas before it would be printed in a magazine, or that there was that little book, wasn't there, where it used to tell you what games and cheats and all this other stuff. That used to come out, and no one would really have a voice unless they wrote in. So you'd have to take the time, the effort, ask your parents if you were that age, if you could contact these people. Whereas now, boom, you can just freaking say whatever you like whenever you like, really.
Yeah. And 99% of the time there's no consequences to it as well, which makes it even worse, I think.
Well, that's why they do it, though, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because there's nothing, you know, if someone comes up to you and says to your face, "I hate you," or "I don't like the look of your girlfriend," you could do something about it. Someone writes something and then deletes their account, and that's still on there, you're going to get affected by it, and they're not going to care.
Yeah, I had that once. It's the only time I've ever really had a comment that was negative on on YouTube, but it was on a video that I commented on. It was just about copyright, basically. I saw this video and I said, "Yeah, do they realise that you've stolen their content?"
Yep.
And then started having this argument with these other people because they were saying it wasn't copyright, and I said, "Yes, it is. You're literally just taking someone else's work that they went in, like, had written, recorded, you know, spent money doing all that, doing their own music video, and then you've just taken it and you sped it up slightly and then just said that it's something that you created, and it's not."
Yeah.
And that I could never get onto the comment to say anything back, because I'm guessing it got deleted immediately, but it came up on my notifications and I could only see part of the message, but it was pretty vulgar what they were saying. It was something along the lines of you know, me fucking my own mother, basically.
Wow. Which
was wrong. It's like, well, my mum's been dead for about 3 years at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty vulgar what they put, but I couldn't read it or, you know, report it or anything like that because it had already been deleted from the thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's, you know, completely uncalled for, because I was totally within my right. You know, I wasn't even part of the band that had originally done the song.
Yeah.
I just thought it was wrong, and you know, I was looking for a cover of a song, and I found it, and I was like, "Oh, this sounds good." And then there was a drum fill in there, and I very much recognised it from the original, and I was like, "Yeah, hang on a sec, something's wrong here." And then, I noticed that they just ripped off someone else's work and was trying to say it was their own.
Yep.
But anyway, anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Hopefully it won't be another 2 or 3 weeks before we record another one.
Yeah.
And we might actually remember the controls.
Have a nice day.
I think it's time for Cream to make the cups of tea.
I think it's time for Rich to make the dinner.
Shit. Okay, bye, Z's.
Thank you, bye!